What's happening, everybody? Danny Punk's Life here in Hemet, California, checking out the Hemet Museum. I have never been here. I've been to Destination Cafe, but I've never ever been inside this museum. So I'm taking you guys along with me. I don't know what we're gonna see, but I hope it's a lot of cool stuff in the city I live in. Let's go check it out. When you first step in, this is the first thing you see right here. These fossils of different types of animals, like camels. You got some oxes right here, some wolves, horses, just like the Western Science Museum. Ryan School of Aeronautics right here. Check this out. Old photos of Ryan Air Force Base over there by Winchester. Man, this is awesome. This is mind-blowing. I knew it was like a little base, but I didn't think it was like this. Lots and lots of history of the men and women who have fought for our country. Super neat. California's National Guard. State Senator Nelson Delworth. And we have a WW1 uniform, which one of my Grandpa Wagner wore this actually. Perry Wagner. You get this anvil right here. You got saddles. You got all different types of spurs and horseshoes, and you have this old forge right here, right next to this saddle shop vise right here. This would just lock up with these old brands. They would use these brands to mark whose horse they belong to. So a lot of people say it was abuse, but it's like getting a tattoo nowadays just for horses. Dr. Lipton's dentist chair right here. Check this out. If this wasn't scary, if you think the dentist is scary now, check this out. This old spittoon right here. You have these old lamps where they would put these in front of your face to see inside your teeth. Old dispensers. Ooh, we all know what those are. Got an old butter maker right there. You also have some adding machines. Man, look how crazy these are. Imagine using these today. Everything's so easy and simple nowadays. These are, if you're utilizing one of these, you definitely need to be making $15 an hour, like at McDonald's or something. Bring these back, McDonald's. Bring them back. Old wash rack and bucket. You got a chair. And then you have this little tiny crib. It's pretty awesome. This is awesome. I've never been here before, and so far it's very, very neat. I highly recommend come checking this out if you're into history, especially if you're from the area. Why not? This is an old hair dryer. Oh lordy, that is crazy. I don't know if they just use it for people or for horses or what, but this is pretty insane. Reminds me of Spaceballs. She has the hot air dryer when she's carrying around. This thing is monstrous. Pictures of old stamps, some old letters from loved ones, probably away from war. Yeah. The post office department. Some good old stamps right there. Post office since 1892. All different types of tools farmers would use. The old horseshoe, and then you have a big old scythe right here, which they would cut down weeds and wheat and all sorts of different types of things, not just for the Grim Reaper, to take your soul. They would actually utilize this thing, farmers would. I think they pretty much still use that today. I wouldn't doubt it. Old scissors, some drill bits. Well, not drill bits, but drills. Wow, look at all these tools, man. This is cool. We have really come really far. Look at these scissors. We've come so far in age. Wow. The building I'm standing is an old train depot. Back in the day, and there used to be trains that would depart from here. There's railroads, or there's tracks outside of the building here, which I will show you. But yeah, there's a conductor right here, just waiting for me to give him my ticket so we can be all aboard. You got an old waffle maker right here, and then a caboose stove where this is where they would put the coals in and then make their meals on the train. So the building I'm standing was built in 1914. This is the depot right here. The building I'm in, where destination is as well. Other photos, and check this out. This is the first time the train went through here. It was in 1888. That's the San Jacinto train depot. And another look at the San Jacinto train depot. Wow. Tiny little chairs for little ones and this little tiny desk. I don't know if kids can fit in that these days. That thing's pretty tiny. I don't know. Check out this scoreboard right here. Wow. But this was built during WW1. Class of 46. Crazy. You even got an old baseball trophy right here. That's cool. This is California's water and telephone switchboard. This is nuts. This is insane. So back in the day, when you would get a phone call, you would actually have somebody here switching your calls and listening for other rings and what have you. Put you on hold, unplug one of those, plug into another one just to get you connected. And these are the phones they had back in those days. Wow, this is crazy. This is way before Verizon and T-Mobile. More butter, churn buckets. You got a fruit machine reducer right here. More different types of tools they would utilize for the jobs. All sorts of farms. This place is known for their farms and agricultural. It very much still is. But this place has grown a lot and it's definitely seen a lot better days. But this is interesting. You have a degaño basket right here made from the pine needles by Juanita Nejo. She was in Naha near the Julian Valley, so she was definitely Kumyai. It says degaño, but degaño is a Spanish name, but we're originally Kumyai, or where she was from in Naha. So check that out. I believe she probably made all of these baskets, which this is really, really awesome. Knowing one of your own donated to this museum. You have some Soboba residents right here. And then you have more residents from the reservation. A couple local boys. Oh man, I wouldn't doubt my grandpa's in one of these photos. That would be so awesome to find out. Look at this. Ana Maria Casero. More photos. Guadalupe Torres. Look at, that's where my grandpa was born, Soboba Indian Hospital. Wow. This is awesome. Then you have the Hemet Maystone, which y'all know about already. But this, so veteranos. There you go. San Jacinto Valley natives, Sobobans. The Indians lived for the millennia in the San Jacinto Valley, and it is neighboring the mountains of the hill country before the revival, which would be the reservation, Spanish, Mexican, and American settlers. The people of this area are Cahuilla and Luiseño tribal affiliation. Their living space was gradually reduced due to the reservations of Soboba near San Jacinto, Santa Rosa, and Cahuilla and Ramona near Anza. The Ramona reservation is not permanently occupied, and many modern Native Americans live on the reservations in the nearby towns. A poster of the Ramona pageant, more memorabilia of the pageant, which is a pretty big deal here. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. They just passed the 100 years of the show itself. And there's the old logo for the city right here. Riverside County, California, Hemet, California. Incorporated January 1910. If you want to learn more, they have books and different types of postage and posters and stuff you can check out. A bunch of history in these books and get more educated about the city. Check out this look taken overhead of the San Jacinto Valley. This photo was taken in 1975. Wow, there was really not much here. Look at, there's Florida right here. It's Florida, Santa Fe. Look at that. This is insane. Now, this street's full of different types of stores and restaurants, and this place has really grown over the years. But it's really neat. And if you're hungry and you want the right destination to go get something to eat, it's right next door. Get it? Get it. This place is awesome. They're known for their barbecue, their brisket. Oh man. They also have the good stuff, the waffles and classics, but I went with the brisket and cheddar today. Sandwich only with the water. They also have coffee here. But yeah, just a sandwich and water. I like how they have these different clocks here. You have one for Moscow, Sydney, Paris, New York, London, and Tokyo, and a couple others. But this place is cool. It's right next to the depot itself. It's actually connected to it. And right after you look at the museum, come out and get yourself a nice little sandwich. Check out these cool belongings right here. You got this hat or helmet and this sword right here that belonged to a Desmond Chesterberry. It's that gentleman right here, and it kind of gives you a brief little thing about him. I guess they found this during the renovation of this place, so that's pretty neat. Also, they have a wall right here that's dedicated to the donors who were part of the Save Our Station Foundation, or Incorporation, I mean. And yeah, all these people were donors to save this train station, to keep it going. And one thing I always liked is this map as the tables. Check this out. You have South America, North America, you have Europe and Africa, and it doesn't go all the way around, but you know, Australia will be somewhere around there, around this 37. You also got the compass right here, you know, north, east, south, west, and then you got the Pacific Ocean right there, and yeah, pretty cool. And this is what we're working with right here. Got my water right here, and look at that. Ooh. Barbecue goodness. I have not eaten nothing today, so first meal of the day right here. Some toast with a little bit of meat and cheese and a water. So go ahead and scarf this down and call it a day. You know, Hemet isn't the nicest place to be, but it's full of history and full of a lot of cool mom and pop shops and antique stores, and you meet some very interesting individuals. Just walk around Florida Avenue, you'll meet some characters, I'll tell you that. But definitely come check out that museum, and then check out Destination. They have some good barbecue and some good other little snacks they have here, and some good coffee too. Oh yes, you got the California flag and the US flag just blowing in the wind right next to this empty fountain. So sad. Uh-oh. We have a tiki sighting. I don't know who it's carved by. Maybe by Nick himself or Leroy Schmaltz. Maybe. Oh, I don't like that crazy look in his eye. Alright Johnny, I'm going. You have this big giant smoker right here where they make some meat. And one thing I've noticed over here, this big giant smoker or grill, that thing is massive. Double, triple duty right there. Probably fit like 100 briskets in there, I swear. And these are the tracks I was speaking of, where the trains, this used to be the loading dock right over there. And yeah, the train station. I hope you guys enjoyed this video right here in front of the Hemet Museum and Destination Bistro. some good eating, some good history, and interesting people all around. Good old Hemet, California. Till next time, the vlog is over.